Welcome, ladies and gentlemen of the group chat. Today is a day of mourning and remembrance for all Supis across the flat plain that is Earth. Today we discuss the Tomadian tragedy that occurred long ago in the Viking country, Scotland. That's right, today we honor the Battle of Tomato Valley of the War of 1812 BC. For any new to the world of Supis, this is a tragic day, so we ask everyone to be respectful. Thank you. Kreyton here, welcome back to episode 12 of Superview. Fernando's currently off in witness protection or something, so he won't be in this episode, so it's just me. Which makes the question why I haven't left yet. I still haven't seen my family. Anyways, today's episode was about the War of 1812. So, what was the War of 1812? The war started with an unknown dispute between the leader of the Tomato clan, Bob the Tomato, and the Viking leader, Ivan the Boneless. The war raged on for both clans across the year of 1812 BC, and only ended when King Bob the Tomato died during the Battle of Tomato Hills. At the end of the battle, the Vikings ceremoniously scooped tomato juice from the battle and drank it while chanting the word Sai to lead the tomato souls to Valhalla. However, due to many of the Vikings having poor teeth, they pronounced the word as soup. This established the beginning of soup in the Western world. Years later, in the year 1754 BC, the Tomato clan, led by their leader Bob Ross, sought revenge for their fallen brethren and joined forces with the Potato clan. You're probably wondering why the Potatoes would join in such a devastating conflict. Well, the Potatoes during this time were viewed as the working class for the Vikings and had been demanding better health insurance for decades and got fed up with the treatment from the Vikings. At the end of the Second Great Tomato War, the Vikings enslaved both clans and during their holidays would add potato to their tomato soup. Because of the belief that eating squares would lead to eternal suffering, they would cut the potatoes circular. Later on, a French physician named Gondy found that hollowing out the center and frying increased the nutritional value by 1%. This man would go down as a great man of history and inspired an Indian couple to name their son Gondy. This is the origin of SpaghettiOs. The SpaghettiOs would become the next generation of tomato soup, but they soon became obsessed with differentiating each other and would later come up with letters known as consonants. And now, a word from our sponsor, Payday Loans, because you can buy what you can't afford. Users all over US and Germany love Payday Loans. Ben the French excitedly invested in spicy Gatorade thanks to Payday Loans. One user has even said that thanks to Payday Loans, they lost everything, including terminal illness. Back to the story. After the war, the popular politician Alexander the Mediocre began offering sacrifices to the SpaghettiO letters to raise awareness for his political campaign. He would later lose the election to Alexander the Great by 86%. The sacrifices, however, sparked a controversy among the conservative SpaghettiO elders and the young SpaghettiO punk generation that referred to themselves as vowels. During this cultural stride, a new letter emerged known as X. If you've listened to the time travel special, then you already know that this sparked the popular and competitive game Tic-Tac-Toe. Fernando personally likes to play Tic-Tac-Toe while drinking spicy Gatorade. After a civil war, all SpaghettiO generations finally made peace, thus creating Latin, and so came the evolution of tomato soup, SpaghettiOs, and alphabet soup. That'll be all for tonight. Always remember, the fallen tomato brethren we lost on that faithful day. Good night. Update on Fernando's situation. He is not actually in witness protection, but is searching for someone in witness protection.